What's up, y'all? Welcome to a special weekend edition of Q on the Cavs Burner. The reason I'm here is because the Cavs have made a couple of moves. A couple of moves that I think are pretty sizable right now. First thing that they did today was trade Isaac Okoro for Lonzo Ball. Like, just straight up, Isaac Okoro for Lonzo Ball. I keep looking for more details to come out about this trade, and that's what I see. It was a straight up trade. I'm gonna double check again while I'm like literally recording this video because I want all the bits of information here to be up to date. But I believe it was Lonzo Ball for Isaac Okoro straight up. I can't tell you how fantastic I think that trade is. Yeah, Shams Charania. It's Isaac Okoro for Lonzo Ball. One, I was in denial about what you were able to get about Isaac Okoro, right? Like, I'm not on a coral island like many of the people I have on the show. Shout out Mac, shout out Tony Pesta. Like, they are much higher on Isaac than I am, or I have been over the years. And I thought that meant that we were going to have to lose money to trade Isaac Okoro. I didn't think that we were going to just be able to pick up Lonzo Ball for Isaac Okoro. Like, super happy about that. Now, the Cavs do pick up, I don't even think they pick up extra money. I don't even think they pick up extra money because Lonzo's making like, what, $10 million this year? I'm sorry if this seems like I'm not the most prepared. This all caught me off guard. I did not expect the Cavs to make all of this moves on a freaking Saturday, man. Yeah, 10 million. What's Isaac's cap number? I think Isaac is somewhere around there too. So I think this is just a clean swap. Like, if this is a clean swap, then yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, it's about a clean swap. Isaac's at 11. Isaac's about 11. So we probably sent over, some cash considerations to make the money even. So we're saving $1 million on the cap, if I got that correct. Yeah, this is a fantastic move. I can't believe the Bulls did it. I would not have done it. I don't understand why they wanted to do it. But hey, look, if they believe in Isaac Okoro, maybe they're right about him. I hope Isaac Okoro has the best career he could possibly have. But I do love this move for Lonzo Ball. I've talked about it for like 2 years now. Lonzo Ball is the exact kind of backup point guard that the Cavs need at this time. Now, does this open up trading Darius Garland? Maybe. I think it's a bit early to look at Lonzo Ball and say to yourself, hey, that's going to be our starting point guard for an entire year for a team that has championship hopes and our only point guard on the roster. Because if you do trade Darius, you don't have any other point guards on the roster. I think it's a bit early in his return. His injury history hasn't been what you want. I feel really comfortable with him as a backup point guard. You put him as a starting point guard, and you're really betting on a lot there with Lonzo, right, health-wise. So we'll see what this does or does not open up. But I think it opens up a lot of possibilities for the Cavs rotation-wise when they have to take Darius off the floor or when they want to when they feel like they're being defensively attacked or not offensively attacked on by Darius Garland, right? Like where teams are just going at Darius. You can put in Lonzo there. He's a 6'6" defender, pretty good defender. He can shoot the three a little bit too. So really good move. I think Lonzo's fit on this team is pretty obvious, right? If this were like Pelicans Lonzo Ball, then we'd be talking about, hey, they might be opening up a move here to get rid of Darius. But since we're not talking about Pelicans Lonzo Ball, and we're talking about Lonzo, who just got back from a pretty serious knee injury that took him out for a very long time, I can't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, that's it. It's over for Darius. I don't know if that's the case. And I'm not really confident that be the case either. But yeah, Lonzo Ball for Isaac Okoro straight up. Hey, can't say I disapprove of that move. I like that move. I think that move is really good. Really good. Lonzo helps you with one of your biggest problems. Now, I think the odd man out because of Lonzo Ball is probably Ty Jerome and because of the other move that the Cavs made, right? They signed Sam Merrill to a 4-year contract worth $38 million, and that feels like the boot for Ty Jerome. So it seems like Ty Jerome out, Lonzo Ball in. I think that makes a ton of sense. I don't know if it's going to make you a better team in the regular season, but if you look at what the Cavs' issues were in the playoffs, right? They had one ball handler and they had one playmaker. His name was Darius Garland. And when he was hurt or injured, he was not able to provide those services, which caused a ton of problems for your offense. So getting somebody else in there that can provide that value in Lonzo Ball, right? A 6'6" defender who can add some length to a team that needs some length. This is a guard that you could put out there that can switch onto bigs. He's somebody who can play against wings defensively and be fine. He is a fantastic facilitator, and he's a really he's a solid defender as well. It's exactly what you need in Lou, because think about how the Cavs play Darius and Donovan. They're very rarely on the court at the same time. Very often they're switching shifts. These are going to make those shifts more effective, and it's going to give the Cavs something to counter to. The biggest issue I think that popped up during the Pacers series was that we found out that a lot of our depth is about being able to replace the production of Donovan Mitchell if he were out. And that makes sense to build a team like that, right? Ty Jerome was a huge insurance policy with Donovan Mitchell if he were to go out. And we saw that be cashed in multiple times throughout the season where Donovan misses a game and Ty Jerome provides that scoring, right? He gave you an extra scoring punch. What the Cavs did not have was a depth in amount of playmakers. It was like Darius Garland, and if Darius ain't there, your second best playmaker is probably Evan Mobley. And that's not a great place to be at. And I'm not saying Evan's not a good playmaker. He's just not a primary ball handler, right? You had no handle on this team. With Lonzo, you had that. Now, Sam Merrill, signing him to 4 years, $38 million. I think that's a good move. I like Sam because Sam shoots it, right? The thing that drives me crazy about guys like Dean Wade, who can look good at times, is that Dean Wade hates shooting the ball. He's so afraid to mess up, it feels like. And Sam doesn't have that problem. He's a sharpshooter. He gives you spacing. Pretty solid defender, too, as well. Is somebody who, he's not like a great playmaker and he's not a great ball handler, but I think him being able to play point guard, at least on the sheet, does something for you. But I think that's very helpful as well. So you bring in Lonzo Ball for the price of Isaac Okoro. I'm happy with that. Sam Merrill, that is the contract basically that you were going to give to Ty Jerome. He got that contract, and I think he earned it. So now it's about what else can the Cavs do, right? Does this open up more possibilities to trade Darius Garland? I don't think it is going to happen, but it's more likely than it was 2 days ago. Does this open up room for the Cavs to make some more interesting gambles, right? I think another person that would make a lot of sense to bring in, now that you have Lonzo and a bit of a buffer between when you have to play this individual versus, Darius Garland or whoever his backup is, Ben Simmons. Why not kick the tires on that? See what's going on with Ben, because you need somebody with length who can rebound and do some big stuff while also being able to facilitate and handle the ball. And we know Ben Simmons can do all four of those things. He could be a emergency backup big, somebody who can handle some of the stuff that Evan Mobley does offensively and defensively, while also being somebody you can trust with the ball in their hand to get it up court if you're getting pressed like the Pacers were trying to press you in a series, which we found out was a massive weakness for the Cavaliers. So, and that's hopefully something that only costs you the vet minimum, There are a lot of different moves the Cavs can make. They're trying to get better, right? There are avenues to get better. Going to have to make small adjustments. Going to be about fit, but that's also where the Cavs are as a basketball team. This is a 60-win team. They're not far away from winning a championship, right? They don't have to make a big drastic move to get over the hump in today's NBA. What they have to do is just make these small changes to get this machine finely tuned to get through some of the challenges that they're going to face in the East. And I think these two moves are a step in the right direction. We'll see how it turns out, though. But Lonzo Ball for the price of Isaac Okoro, I'm thrilled about that. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Peace.